Hello everyone and welcome to episode 25 of the FM23 series here on the channel. It is the Continent King series and we have a big game here against John Buck. It's battle number 1 and battle number 2 as we look to maintain the number 1 spot and jump up even a little bit away from John Buck here as they just cleared Suwon to get the number 2 spot. But yeah, this is a major game here for the 15th game of the year for both teams. So this is, very, very massive from that perspective. As far as you can see here, Mullock has 17 goals at this rate. He has been on an absolute tear. As far as the last time you saw us, was the Gwangju game, the 2-0 victory. We then won 4-0 against Mokpo, and then Daejeon, we beat them 1-0. Ansan, the worst team in the K-League 1. I don't think they've won yet, as far as they keep on losing. We beat them 5-3, and Mullock had 4 of those 5 goals, so that just, another just savage day for him. But then we lost to Juju, as they it was a pretty solid matchup for us. We just kind of struggled there in the second half. Really, it was just exciting as first half. 4 goals, or all 5 goals rather, in the first 45. Then the second half came and went, and no team could dial up a shot. We were on the road, though, which was interesting. Our first road loss. Then the Pohang game, which Pohang, last time around we drew them 1-1, and again here we draw them 1-1. We just can't seem to figure them out. They're a great little counterattacking team. We had the lead for a couple of minutes, and then they came back and scored. We've been kind of changing around back and forth as far as what our keeper has been, because after the, as far as the 2-3 defeat, I was like, alright, let's have Yang Hongmo, let's have him sit out for the Pohang game just to kind of see, and that actually helped us out a lot, because Sun stopped the penalty, which is massive. We could have lost that game 2-1 very, very easily, but he stopped the penalty, and a massive, massive win for us. But the Jumbuck game, I feel like we need to have our best keeper out there. Maybe the break helped him out a little bit, because even the Ansan game, gave up 3 goals there, so basically giving up 6 goals in 2 games. Not to look at all. And I even think then Sun gave up the 3 here. I want to say, yes, Sun gave up the 3 here as well. So I believe, as far as I believe, they're dead even on goals given up. So it's looking pretty even as far as from that perspective, which makes sense, because I would say they're basically even on par with what's going on. But yeah, you could probably imagine, as far as looking at some of those team stats, as far as like Mullock's 17 goals, but he's got 15 just in the K-League alone. You can probably imagine how that's looking as far as for the team. Yeah, we have the most goals, and it's not even close. 37-24 from first to second, and which is a 3-way tie for second. We have the most points. We have the most shots. They have the fewest shot against, though, in Jumbuck, and they also have most possession time as well, which is going to be pretty brutal. That's a great way of stopping us. That is for sure. Keep the ball out of our hands, but we should be able to be a pretty good counterattacking team. Jumbuck also 85 pass completion percentage. That's very, very good. They're also the fewest conceded allowed goals, and they're on a pretty solid run right now. Of course, we had the loss and the draw recently, but hopefully we can still stick with our top 3 form. Hopefully we can jump up to number 1 with a win here. That would be pretty massive. As far as Suwon, they're on a 10-game without losing streak, if you count the non-K-League 1 games, but they've done very, very well for themselves. Yeah, us and Jumbuck spent over $1 million already on the transfer budget, as far as, so that shows you what type of money we've been spending. I think Jumbuck, they're right behind us as well, so this should be a very, very exciting game. As far as we're going to go with the Gegenpress, right off the rip, probably a terrible idea, but we'll see how it goes. A little bit more, as far as showing our hand maybe a little bit, but the reason why I want to kind of change it up as well is because we actually played, as far as with the cautious 4-2-4, we actually played this against Pohang, and it did fairly well, especially for, us as far as not being able to maintain possession, but I like the idea of going with this the first half, seeing how the game's going, and if it's going badly, we'll hurry up and switch to the fluid counterattack in the second half. So that's just kind of the plan. That seems to be working very well for us as of late. So we'll go ahead and keep that rolling. Right now, though, I will say this. Our defense definitely has been very disappointing. We've been very good as far as interceptions, but other than that, we've been pretty brutal. Hopefully, we can kind of fix our shit here, because just offensively, we are killing it. Defensively, though, we are struggling, and that's a weird predicament to be in. Very, very weird predicament to be in. But I think we're going to be pretty solid as far as for this game here against John Buck. I think we got a really good chance, even though the board and the supporters are expecting a loss, which that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. Yes, we should counter-press. Why are we not counter-pressing? That's the whole point of the gegenpress. Very odd. As, yeah, that's, yes. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So it's why the Hongdu Young is actually now up to 3 stars already. He is looking to be just an absolute savage out there at 17 years old, so that's awesome to see. You probably have realized that we are not starting the other under 20-year-old, as we are going to have Yu Hunjae. We're going to have him be on the bench, and the reason why is because if we can at least be able to switch it out here, we'll hopefully be able to, like if either Han Saki or Victor, if they get tired, we'll be able to make the switch fairly easy. As I'm kind of curious to see, I didn't even think about doing, yeah, that's right, only Victor can play both, the other one, he cannot, but, yeah, so, we'll, I think we're looking pretty solid. We're almost 100% fit. There's a couple of us that are kind of struggling a little bit, but I think this is going to be the team to get us the big win here over John Buck. Hoping that's going to be the case. But we know what they want to do. They will, assuming, know what we're going to do as far as we're bringing the press. We're going to be a team that is going to just try to outwork them. And get it to our big fuckers in Mullock. And hopefully he puts in the back of that. And even then, Hongdu Young, even though he's only 5'11", he's actually really solid out of the air. So he's been an absolute weapon out there as well. So that's been nice to see. As they want us to never press on Lee Tae-suk. Nah, we should probably have everybody pressing, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see. As, yeah, give the fans their money's worth, I guess. It's a good call. A couple of guys motivated in the starting lineup. Yeah, I mean, if we keep on scoring like this, we should be okay. Yeah, they're probably talking about the last game when we switched to a counter-attacking approach. But we are now back to what we started as, it's... I wouldn't say it's been hard. We've been alright. We face a challenge every day. Some corny-ass shit there. But yeah, I mean, Jumbuck, of course, with this crazy-ass stadium, as far as massive. 12 goals in 15 games conceded is nuts for Jumbuck, but of course, when you slow the game down like they do, that's going to work out. But again, we have been just a full-on scoring display team. 21 goal difference still. And, 14 games, which is great to see. Hopefully we get that up even more. They start with the ball, though, of course. See what we get. As far as, we know they're going to be kind of slicing and dicing us a little bit. We probably, kind of looking back, probably should have started off with the counter-attacking in the first half, then switch to the gegenpress in the second, but that's okay, because we will get the ball back here. Alright, so yeah, that's no big deal. No big deal there. I'm afraid that this is going to be a bit of a slow affair with how they play. If we don't kind of get rolling, this might be a bit of a slow start, but that's a terrible bounce for us. They are going with the counter-attack. Attaboy. Oh, what a pass. He's offsides, though, hopefully. Hopefully they call that offsides. Because he was way off, it seemed like. Hopefully VAR bails us out. Because if we're already down 1-0 and 3 minutes into the game, we're not looking too hot, thank God. Yeah, I was going to say, he's way off. I don't even know how they went to VAR for that, because, I mean, you could tell there he's off. Brutal. Brutal. Damn, they got a 1 minute goal. Pohang. The possession time's getting better. Oh, wow, that's now switched to us. That's shocking, actually. Yeah, because their pass completion's still been pretty good. Oh, a free kick. Come on, William. Put it in the back of the net. Damn. Good try. Couldn't hang on to it, though. So, as far as we get a chance for a corner now, which works for us again. As Mullock, going to be coming in, his big ass going to be flying right in. Oh, never mind, Victor's there. Wow. How about that? So, yeah, the keeper does not hang on to it. He kind of just deflects it out of the way, and Victor's there for the bounce back of that, and puts it in. We don't even need to have Mullock score off that. That makes you feel good. Great set piece, though. Great job, yeah. Let's take another look at that. Yeah, it was a parry away. Couldn't grab a hold of it. And Victor, right place, right time. Puts it in the back of the net. Taking that lead. Perfect. Part of me wants to maybe put us on cautious, but I also think that we're going to get another goal here. It's the way we've been playing. Possession has been all over the place as far as percentage-wise. Oh, but this is some good passing, though. There we go, yeah. I mean, we're just, we're after it. We're after it right now. And to Mullock, hopefully he wins this in the air. He does. It's to Victor. Oh, Victor again, sending it to Hongdu Young. Tough shot, way outside the box like that. The great pass from Victor. I wish Du Young would have just waited and put that in the net as far as to actually take a shot inside the box instead of just right outside it. That's neither here nor there. Terrible pass from our defender. Let's see what Ku's gonna do. That lead to Suck. Gonna send it. That's a terrible pass, but that might be a penalty. So it looks like we might have pushed them. Yeah, they went far post. I didn't think there was enough contact, but I wasn't really fully locked in. It just seemed like there you go, yeah, it seemed like he just overshot it, but will be a penalty. So we'll see if we can hang on to this lead. We had a penalty stop last game, but that was not, of course, Son was not in the net. Like he was then, and just Buzzle with his 11th goal of the season, tucked it away. Yang Hongbo, I feel bad. You know, you come in, you know, not really tested a whole lot in the first 13 minutes or so, and then they get a penalty, and you gotta make the big time save when you don't do it. Yeah, we should work the ball into the box. Now, that's an interesting chance here for them, as they're looking to march their way back up the pitch from that corner. Hopefully we kind of, we put the pressure on them, which so far we have been doing a pretty good job of that, but might be a little too aggressive. There we go, Park Day 1, gonna win it back. Wellington now, hopefully does a good pass. There we go. It's like we don't need to full on send it to William now. Good pass to Victor, I think he wins it. He does. Hongdu Young wins that. Mullock to, oh, that's a terrible pass actually. But Victor's there again, and he loses it. Brutal, because he had Hongdu Young, didn't Mullock, but he passed to the wrong guy. And now they're going the other way with it. Na Sung Ho with a chance. He's a bit, oh no, brings it back in. Brilliant save. Try to go near post. Thank God Yang Hong Mo stopped that. Going for the corner. Well, so far this has been the exact opposite of how this game I thought was going to go. 2 goals already in the first 20. Their XG is way higher, though, obviously, because of the penalty. That is okay by me. Yeah, well, we got pretty lucky there. I don't know how. I mean, that's a great job there by Na Sung Ho, because just to be able to dribble back that way into the box, pretty brilliant. Pretty brilliant. Ball long now, 2-0. Not that it kind of matters, but Choi Young-min might probably, he's probably going to sub off at the half. Someone out of that defensive 3 is going to get is going to get subbed off, rather. Just, you assume to be the guy with authority, the yellow, in case something terrible happens. Damn, they have whipping Guangzhou's ass. Another corner. See what Lee takes. I mean, he's such a talented fucking fullback. He's always a problem to deal with. Mullock does there. Easy clearance. Victor might get there in time. Missed the header, but he's still ahead of him. They're going to maintain possession. Hate giving up possession like that. Well, you make the great clearance. Way to get in front of it, though. Victor. And now Victor heads it away to Nung Sung Ho. We're making it difficult for him. Making it difficult. Oh, that's a good play. Ite Suk out wide. Gonna look to potentially cross it in, but just takes the shot. That's gonna be another corner. That's fine. That is fine. I trust our defense with it. As far as I don't like the Mullocks now way down here though, so it'd be kind of near post side, but that's all right. Wellington's still very, very solid out of the air. But we don't keep possession. Victor fouls him. That'll be a free kick. And a yellow. Just great. Just great. Gotta get him out of this side of the pitch. That is for sure. Because eventually something bad's gonna happen the way they keep on. Oh, there we go. Yep. There it is. Had the save, but parried it away. And, yeah. Missed header is what caused that one, because he had it after the first save. Easy stuff there, but brutal. Park Dae-Wong just clears it out of the way. We avoid that completely. Yeah, they completely turned it up here in the second half of this first half, and that's kind of a weird way to put it, and now we have now lost the lead as well, obviously, in the K-League. Du Young, he's gonna... Nope, he's not gonna get there. Not looking good. Not looking good. Yeah, they have done a pretty good job of being able to not only maintain possession, but they've done a good job as far as the pass completion percentage has been great. I feel like, we've been pretty solid everywhere else, though. Tackle percentage, heading one, we're doing the right thing. It's just not being efficient enough. If we don't get a penalty in the first, that first penalty, maybe it's a 1-1 game instead of being a 2-1 game, but that's the way it goes, unfortunately for us. I don't like how we are trying to pass it to Mullock right now, because we're just kind of trying to go for the through ball, and that's just not the play. They are really doing a good job dribbling, though, against our defense. Park Dae-Won's got a 6.1. He's definitely coming off. We'll probably sub off Cho Yun-min as well. Yeah, just kind of defensively, we've been kind of brutal today. This is what we did not need. There we go, free kick for us. That's probably going to be the end of the half anyways. Oh, we might get an extra minute here. Again, we're trying to send it to Victor. It actually wins it this time. How about that? Sending it. Mullock doesn't even jump for it. Embarrassing. Hansoko, fucking Hansoki missed it. Damn it. And they're gonna... Oh, there we go. Hansoki wins it back. Brilliant job there to Mullock. Heads it, but just over the post. Good chance. Just missed the net. And now Suwon's up to 1-0, so they're going to be right behind us if we do in fact still lose. I'm just glad we scored off that one set piece. So far both teams scoring well off the set pieces. Yeah, Park Dae-Won coming off. We'll also be subbing off Cho Yun-min. Yeah, we'll probably... Actually, it'd probably be smarter to just sub in Min Sing-ji, because, he's the only defender. Well, else Park Young-woo, he can actually be a DM in case William gets hurt or something. Something drastic happens like that. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking too good. Trying to think what we probably could do. Let's see, I kind of want to see... Yeah, he can't play on that left side either. We will make the quick sub here, because we need to make that sub to make sure he's in there. Unfortunately for Hansoki, But he's played, all right. The 6.9 obviously had a chance to get an assist there. That's just kind of the way she goes, unfortunately for us. We need to make sure we have two guys out there that are under 22. Inseng G to Wellington. Let's see what we get. Good pass here. Hopefully we can make this 2-2 with this run right here. Unyon J to Bucky Young. Missed it to William. And the header's way off. Yeah, I mean, the Gegenpress, I wouldn't say it's not working. It's just, John Buck's a good team. They're a very, very good team. We're going to have to really earn it every time we play them, but we're getting a lot of high percentage looks, but so are they. It's kind of been the problem. Maybe defensively we could, potentially tighten up a little bit, kind of going forward. It's a great job. It's probably going to be offsides because I think Victor was off. We'll see. But that'd be great to tie it up at 2-2 there. We'll see if VAR is going to help us out. Yeah. Yeah, Victor was offside. I figured so. Looked like he was. Yeah, he's there. Yeah, he's off. Yeah, he's way off. That's alright though. At least Hong Du Young, at least he put it in the back of the net. I'd been embarrassing if he still missed it off the offsides. It's going out wide. It's a hell of a pass to get into the box. Terrible shot though. Luckily it nearly goes over. It's very rare that we get outshot in games, but that has definitely happened here. They're 11-8 as far as, let's see, William, we might make it 9 if we can have a good chance here. I don't know why our forwards are stopping when they are, but, oh, there we go. Hong Du Young looking to, yeah, there we go, keeping possession on this side of the pitch. It's a good chance here for the second half to really go our way until we have a terrible pass. Oh boy, they're going the other way with it. Easy, so let's see, 2-on-1 here, yeah, yep, just gonna miss it, thank God. They probably should have scored there. That was just brutal. Brutal pass. Just lackadaisical pass. Can't be doing that, especially when we were playing so well going up that side of the pitch. To turn around and just kind of play like shit there is pretty brutal. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's a great save by Yang Hong Mo to keep us in this. Damn, our XG's still not even at 1. Brutal. There we go. Good clearance. But again, we're not going to get the ball back. I think kind of us defending the, as far as just having somebody be there, as far as everybody in the box, I think that's kind of hurt us more than anything as far as not being able to just get the ball out of here and, start going the other way with it. Oh my God. Yeah, our forwards today are just not, they're just not built for, I think, this John Buck defense. This John Buck defense, they're playing aggressive. They're fast. They're a lot faster than us, obviously, because we're a slow-ass team. We're just big. And it's definitely proving to be a problem today. And they're looking to make one good pass, and they have a one-on-one right there straight down the middle, thank God. We kind of cut that off, but they still have a good chance to make something happen. Hits the post. At the crossbar. Yeah, 15 shots. Not good. Not good at all. We gotta make a change. Something's gotta happen. I think we'll take Park Young-woo off. And I think Hong Du Young, I think he's gonna have to come off. I think Super Cha have to come on. That'll be our final sub. I do want to change him away from a target forward, though, before I forget. So I think having an advanced forward out there would really help us out. Alright, that was weird. That was sorted. Maybe even the poacher role is fine. There we go. Let's see how he does. Not really fit, but I feel like he gives us the best opportunity. Him and Mullock. We'll see. Might be a tough one to lose here. Oh boy, looking for another free kick. Get it out of there. Oh shit, thank God hit the crossbar again. 16 shot, double of our shots. Just crazy. Another one, another free kick too. Yeah, maybe we should have went with the counter attack. Might have been a better call. Kind of, yeah. Not a bad call to maybe potentially change that. We'll see how this corner goes. That's going to be a goal. Nope. Thank God it's the side net. Perfect. Yes. Let's change it up right at the final 20 odd minutes or so. Oh boy. Yeah, this is when danger is near. Because he's a wing back, so he can't really play out of that. Oh boy. Yeah, we're just going to have to play. Yeah, we're just going to do this. It's fine by me. Well, there we go. Union J made a good run. He's so fast. Parky Young. Super Cha. I think he's off. Well, they don't call it. There we go. Now they call it. Yeah, the offsides have killed us today, obviously. We, at least, we could have been able to tie it up there. But another team that, as far as... Oh my god, what a goal for Sungmin Q, and that is probably going to be the nail in the coffin. Right there. We're going to have to go with attacking and just hope for the best. Yeah, the ports are starting to fall off. The ship that is Dagu FC, because we just had such a phenomenal start, and I think just kind of reality has set in. That there are some teams that are on our level still, and maybe even be better. Yeah, the Cinderella story might be coming to an end. And we might have played better if we would actually not run the gegenpress, but what can you do? We were looking good. That penalty really fucked us. But even then, we still would be down. I guess if the offsides, if we don't go offsides there, we probably make something out of it. Super Chasman. I don't know what his rating has been today, but it can't be good. Yeah, it's not good when Malik or Hongdu Young or now, Super Cha have not had a goal. Because, our forwards, they're the bread and butter for offense. They're not scoring. We're not winning. It's just pretty straightforward. But again, just 20 shots, 7 on target. They have been the much better team. And it's just crazy because we've won the heading battle by far. But we just cannot maintain possession out there. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. I think our team's going to be a lot better because once there's about 30 days left until the transfer window opens up again. Once that opens up again, we have a 17-year-old defender that is now going to be pro, and we'll be able to register him because right now we can't. So we'll be at least having a lot more options instead of just having to play Young J, Young J and Do Young. As far as from that perspective. So that at least gives us a little bit of options. Suwon's up 3-0. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna, now it's a bit little late to be able to mount a comeback here. Tough break, though. We were at the top of the division top of the league for 14 games. Took game 15, though, to ruin that, and they might make it 4-1. With a good chance here. Thank God we're blocking it, though. But yeah, again, I wouldn't say defense was a problem to... Oh my god, it is 4-1. Oh, I was going to say, defense wasn't a problem today, but it definitely was. With now 4 goals for the day. Yeah, defensively, something's got to change. We have to, as far as with a back 5, we can't have a back 5 giving up 4 goals, 3 goals all the time. We just can't. Can't do it. That cannot be how we play. Just can't. So, it shows that we are having a bit of a weakness in the armor. For sure. And we gotta right that wrong before we get just fucking mollywopped out there. Which they might still score. They have a good chance. Oh my god. Yeah, luckily. A save, that should call it there. 4-1 defeat. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. The Super Cha sub sucked. The Young Jae sub sucked. Just bad subs today. The only good one was Park Young, who everybody else was pretty much worse than the guy that they came on for. So yeah, just not a great day at the office. Not a great day at the office. It's crazy to think we were, as far as we was looking pretty solid going into the half. Second half came, it went, and we got fucking destroyed. Brutal. Yeah, I'm not happy. Not happy at all. We gotta have a team meeting for sure. 2 losses and a draw in the past 3 games. It's not great. Not great at all. We don't want the boys to feel a little defeated, but yeah, we drop. And yeah, we'll definitely be. Let's see. Yeah, be foolish. Be foolish. Let's change now. Yeah, I think the Gegenpress has been figured out. And now that goal difference, as far as it's now a little bit closer to John Buck, as far as it's 15-18. It's very, very close. It's a 1 point. As far as a 1 point chase for teams 1 through 3, as far as that is, pretty shocking. Pretty shocking. What a, just a shocking waste. It was Onsan finally won a game. Beat Jeju, which, yeah, losing to Jeju. I mean, they were the 11th team when we lost to them, too. So we've been struggling a little bit here in the summer. Hopefully, we can change that luck of fortune with the Suwon FC game. As far as just kind of thinking ahead here, as far as, I don't know if we're a team good enough to really dominate possession like some of these other teams are. So we might just have to be a counter-attacking team going forward and just kind of ride it out, unfortunately. So that's a bit scary, because it's much easier winning, obviously, when you dominate possession, but it's not a guarantee. If we are, in fact, a counter-attacking team going forward, which we probably will be, kind of looking at how things are going, just from a perspective of, we've just been, these past 4 games have just been a kick in the dick defensively. We have to change something. We definitely are going to change these guys to, as far as when we run this custom, 4-2-4, they will definitely be on defend. And then, we'll definitely figure it out from there as far as who's going to play in the middle, or are we just going to play, because I kind of want to just play one guy in the middle, or maybe even do just central midfielders. Go with 2 central midfielders. Get away from the DMs for a little bit. That might be a course of action, but we might even just go with a little 4. We'll go with like a 4-1-5. Might be it's a little bit more balanced, but still attacking at the same breath as well. It's up in the air. It's up in the air for sure. There's a lot of different ways of going about it. Having the lower line of defensively might help us out a little bit. Might even just go with a standard. I think that'd probably be for the best. Keep the mid block and just change it up a little bit, because with this Gegenpress, it's so intense. You're so high up the pitch. You really need everybody kind of all hands on deck. And when that's not happening, especially when they have a defense that's so fast, like John Buck did, we struggle because we have a slow team. Mullock is not outrunning anybody. He's 6'8", and I think his speed, it's actually pretty crazy. His speed and acceleration is actually pretty good. That's scary. He's a bit of a freak. But yeah, as far as going forward, hopefully the counterattack works out well. As far as having, we'll have Hong Do Young be a pressing forward, because I just like that intensity. But there's a lot of different ways we can go about it. He can be advanced forward. He can be even a target forward again. Out of this, it could kind of be a lot of different things. But just defensively, we need to change something, because it's a problem. It's a big, big problem. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. As the next game that we'll probably show, it's a good question. Because Suwon, that's a good game. They're right at the end of June. Really depends on how the team's playing, because if we're playing still poorly, we might just wait until the Jeonbuk game here at the very end to get revenge. We'll see, though. It all comes down, or even just the Suwon game to kind of just down here. Because we know these are the top 3 teams. Us, Suwon, and Jeonbuk, unless something crazy happens. But yeah, we also need to do a team meeting as well. But yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.